And I'm back. I knew this was going to be a long one. So there's that. So that's the first thing that I want to do. And the second thing is I want to find a way to end a space to create a retreat, to start up Yabi again, or something similar for young adults and college age students to have a place to go to work through and reconnect, and those who have experienced loss of a loved one, a parent or a guardian or a sibling, really, Yabi was for loss of a loved one through death, divorce, or abandonment, and that could be siblings too. I just feel like it's important now more than ever that, and I think now more than back then, I think there are going to be, or there are young adults who are going to be more open to accepting that help, to going, and I think they are more mindful now than they have ever been. And part of it is the parents of this younger generation were more mindful of that. Like my parents, I was lucky that my father, he's was such a strong force, even in his stoic nature, that you would think that he would be, a real man's man and not, want to seek help and use every excuse in the book for the stigma of, mental health or, getting help or asking for help as a man, but he did. And I think more now than even back then, young adults are more open to those experiences, and I would like to create that space. I don't know where or when that's going to happen. I just know I need to do it, and I cannot explain why the pull is so much stronger now than it has been even in the last few years. And maybe part of that is just because I was going through more stuff and moving all the time with work. And here's what I do know. I don't know when or where it will happen, but I don't think it's in Indiana. I think Indiana is a season for me. Like I lived in Iowa for many years, and Minnesota for 11 years, and back to Iowa for a few years, and then I moved to North Carolina, and then Texas, and Texas to Indy, and I still haven't found a place to call home, and I've never had that. Everybody says, well, when are you coming back home? And I'm like, you mean to Iowa? Because Iowa's never been home to me. That's just a place where I lived, and I don't have attachments like people do, can get to places. And I wish I had that sometimes. I wish I had that. That's my home. I got to get back home to, my family's so dispersed. So maybe this next place, wherever I end up, I don't know again, but I feel like wherever I'm going to set this up or try to do these things, that is where I will be meant to go. That made absolutely no sense. That is where I am meant to be, and perhaps that will be the place that I call home, wherever it could be. It could be anywhere, you guys. The possibilities are endless, and that's kind of exciting, even at my age. We will not talk about how old I am. It was kind of nice surprising my son at lunch yesterday, and he was helping this older couple at the counter, and he stops. My daughter graduated from high school yesterday, and so he couldn't be there. He couldn't get the day off, and I thought he was going to be there, so my daughter and I surprised him at work after the ceremony, and he just looked up, and we walked in, and he just went, "That is my mom and my sister." It was so cute. And the older couple that he was helping looked behind him, and they go, "Which one's your mom?" I'm going to take that. And then he came out from the counter and ran to give me a bear hug. And the older gentleman said, I'm guessing that's your mom since she's the one that you went to first. Anyway, so that was another part of the reason why I wanted to vlog, is to talk about that. I think about doing these things sometimes, and I think about... and probably nobody's watching this and nobody really gives a rip what I have to say, but there might be even one person, and if there is one person out there that finds value in what I'm saying, then I'm going to keep doing it. Because if I can help one person, then that matters. Because maybe then that one person will in turn help another person and help another person, and maybe we'll get there. And that's hard it was hard for me, you know, somebody who enjoys being alone and in her solitude. In this last, 6 months or so, I made the conscious decision to try to change that and try to be more open to receiving people. Very closed off. Like, I don't have any friends in India. I have people that I work with. I can count on one hand how many friends I actually have. And they're spread out, like, in Iowa and Wisconsin and California, New York. But, like, I can count on one hand how many of those people that I would call friend and trust them with this. I don't put myself out there a lot, if ever, but I'm trying to be better about it, and I'm starting here because I think it's important. I wanted to share also that one of those friends is Kayla Jocelyn, and I love her dearly, and I'm so grateful for her. And she got me these two gifts. First, she let me stay at her house last night, and I'm so grateful to her for putting a roof over my head. And she's always apologizing to me for this, that, and the other things that, she had planned on and didn't go. And I'm like, look, I'm grateful. My other motto is, if I'm vertical and ventilating, the rest is gravy. And that's a motto that my father had, and one that really stuck with me. So, and it's true, and that just helps me live in and walk in gratitude every day. And there's another exercise we're going to go back to here in a minute, but talk about Cara Kelly and the Facebook thing. Anyway, Kayla got me this. I don't know if you can see this. It's backwards, so whatever. It says, always live original. And she's one of those people that gets me and understands that I've never been the cool kid. I've always been a little odd and out there and seemingly standoffish. A lot of people in years past have told me that I come across as intimidating, just my presence. But that's not me. People tend to just judge what they see when I'm standing. They don't actually take the time to get to know me. And so that's been a little frustrating. Anyway, she also got me this, I dropped it. This dragonfly. And she found it at church this morning. And what she didn't know is that again, everything happens for a reason, that I absolutely love dragonflies. Love them. A lot of people love butterflies, and I love dragonflies in the way that people love butterflies. And it's because, butterflies are so vibrant, and to me, in the insect world, the vibrant and full of life. They're like, there's a reason why the term social butterfly, and dragonflies to me are the introverts of the insect world, you have to get up really close to see their colors. And I relate to that. Because you would have to get pretty close to me to see my colors, and that's a difficult thing to do because I don't let that happen very often. Anyway, there's this little card that came with it that says, "Enjoy each moment, charm. The elegant grace of a dragonfly is nature's reminder to say we should enjoy all that surrounds us and treasure every day. Keep hope and have faith in all that you endeavor to do. Know your life will be blessed and all your dreams will come true." And I think, first of all, I don't know what's happening with my hair. It doesn't matter. It's freaking hair. So it was very sweet, and she was very thoughtful, but she gets that I'm a little weird, I'm a little odd, I'm a little a walking contradiction. I keep going back to that. But I am comfortable knowing that. I'm comfortable alone. I am now trying to step out of my comfort zone. For some people, that's the opposite. Some people are the social ones that are trying to be okay on their own and be alone and do the self-love. And I have never really had a problem being alone. The self-love was a hard thing. After my divorce, I went through a lot of bad stuff, but self-sabotaging, self-doubt, all of that. But that's, I came a long way through that. I've been divorced since 2010, so, a lot of life has been lived in that, and I worked through a lot of that. So, anyway, I just wanted to hop on and talk about that and tell you guys what I would like to do. And maybe there's somebody out there that wants to start the retreat too, and maybe we can connect and partner up and find a home for that. I don't know where it would be, but I'm gonna figure it out. The other thing is I've talked to a couple of people about the book The Magic. I've joined this Facebook group of some amazing people. It's not a large group, and part of me stepping out of my comfort zone and trying to reach out and connect to other people is I decided I was going to do baby steps. So I joined this Facebook group thinking maybe I could connect that way. And they are amazing, amazing group of people. And it's spearheaded by the wonderful Cara Kelly, who is positive and fantastic and just full of light. And I adore her. And so what we're doing in this, the group is called 28 Days of Gratitude. We are in day 23 today. And I am in charge of live videoing, talking about day 27. So I have this little note in here to remind me. Anyway, we're working through the book The Magic together collectively as a group. We have these accountability buddies. Hi, Sherry. That help us kind of stay on track. And so I'm going to flip through this really quick. I'm not going to be able to rotate, but maybe I can do this. This is my, I don't know if you can see that with the light. I don't know that it really matters. Here, we'll do it this way. Don't pay much attention to, I got a page that's ripped out. But it's my journal. And the funny thing is, this is actually unsolved. Murders of Tupac and the Notorious B.I.G., which is a great series, by the way. And the crew at that series, and the director of that series, and Demel, they sent me this little care package that for supporting the show and helping spread word about it and being a fan of what they did. I got that, and I got this cute beanie. So, which I don't usually wear like knit caps or beanies because I look weird in them. I love ball caps, but beanies and knit I look weird. I don't know. And I'm running out of room, so I need to get a new one. But each day is something different. You start with writing down at the start, sometimes at the start of the day, middle of the day, end of the day, wherever you can do it, you write down 10 things that you are grateful for. And it could be the littlest of things. It could be, I'm grateful for the ability to hold this pen in my hand. I'm grateful for, you can start at the big things and go to the little things. But when you start your day in gratitude, that just catapults everything. It builds, it adds up. And then you look back through your journal of gratitude, through these different exercises that you do, and you manifest even more. It's just, it's a very happy place, and I choose to be grateful for everything, good, bad, everything that has happened, and everything that will happen. And I pray for the grace to get through whatever bad stuff happens, and to be a source of light for those who are going through or struggling right now. That's important to me. It's always been important to me. So there's my vlog for the day. And I was inspired to do it, because, I had a lot of thoughts spinning through my head, with the live stream that I watched yesterday. And it drives me crazy when I can't talk about it with that person. Like you listen to this live stream and you're like talking to yourself about, oh my gosh, we're so freaking like-minded. And yet there's things that are opposite too, that I just want to sit and have a conversation with this person so badly. I know it would last for a very long time, because we're both very verbose and tangential, and we would go in different directions, but I don't know how it's going to happen. But I had so many thoughts, and I had to put it in this vlog and a separate vlog that I sent to that person. And hopefully that person sees it, because when you put out something like that and you don't get any or expect any feedback, that's one thing. I don't expect anybody to even watch this. But I had to get it out there. It's like, a writer who writes because they're compelled to do it, or, somebody who has that poetry in them that they have to get it out of their head. That's the same for me. I always have these thoughts. My brain is always moving, always. I'm always thinking. It makes it difficult to sleep at night sometimes because of that. But it helps to get it out, whether on paper or here. And so I decided that I was going to do it this way. And then that way also people can maybe get to know me a little bit more through these. And, or turn it off after the person. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, I might do more of these in the future. I might repost some of my old vlogs. But if you found any value or anything on that, leave me a comment, or, message me and let me know, because if there's a reason to keep doing these, even if it's one person, you guys, it's one person that maybe today I lit a candle for, then all this time and rambling and mumbling was worth it. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. If you want more information on the Facebook group 28 Days of Gratitude, let me know, and I would love to invite you into the group, and see how much this can change you and change your mindset and help you even on the days when you don't feel grateful for anything. Be grateful that you woke up today. If nothing else, start with that. I am grateful I woke up today because I have another chance to get something right. So I will end on that note. Thank you for watching. I will maybe talk to you soon. Bye.